Welcome. We're back from a long, long vacation
Yeah.
of of life. It was just a vacation of
Yeah.
life.
We had Passover
And you had a bar
and we
mitzvah.
had a bar mitzvah and then other kind of stuff. No, this is, oh yeah. Okay, just a minute. Can you,
There we go.
okay.
Now we're
So
better.
now we're better.
Now you see us in our best light.
Yeah.
Do you see the halo around us?
So today,
First of all, we're grateful to be back.
we're very
And
happy.
we're
In
very
our
happy.
third season. So we decided to go live on Facebook for our third season. Um, Also because we have a very important cause today that we're going to talk about, and we want all of you to be part of it. But Tova, please, your notifications are driving me nuts.
How do I unnotify everything?
Let's see.
No notifications.
Yeah, something like that.
Airplane mode.
No, airplane, we can't go online. But you have something, don't bother me or something?
I don't know.
No, okay. Go back. I'll just
All right.
have
You'll just have to
to
deal with
deal
it.
with it. Yeah.
I'm here for you. I'm here.
Thank you. Okay, so did you know that? Well, first of all, I think like I want to open this an opening to
Okay.
this what we're going to talk about. This Shabbat is Aliyah weekend.
Is what?
Aliyah weekend for people who made Aliyah. It's like they have a Shabbat Aliyah.
Oh,
I think it was either previous Shabbat or this coming Shabbat. I don't remember exactly which one of them.
Okay.
But just to state the fact that we made Aliyah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I
it's
did not know
beautiful.
that there's a whole Shabbat.
Yeah, there's a whole
dedicated.
Shabbat dedicated
I did not
for
know
people
that.
who made Aliyah.
Let's, maybe they should invite us. We did it. We're okay. We survived.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Wow,
Yeah.
so happy
And,
Aliyah anniversary.
Happy Aliyah Day, Aliyah Shabbat, whatever. And
In general, or for you specifically?
no, for in general,
Oh,
there's
okay.
an Aliyah Day.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
and it turns on Shabbat this year. So it comes out on Shabbat. So I was thinking about what Aliyah does to your personality.
Okay.
That you like, especially for you, like you made the decision to come here. I came here as a kid. My parents made this decision for me, but it's really to deal like with a whole new culture, language, atmosphere, and it's a very very big change in your life, even if you really want it.
Right.
So
It connects to what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
That the person that going to be talking about, Ora Hetzroni, she also made Aliyah, like she also came to Israel, but she also had something happen to her that we're going to talk about, that it changed her entire life, entire perspective, and she's going to have to learn everything from scratch, and she's going to have to acquire and reassess every piece of information. Yeah.
So today I think we should really give ourselves like a pat on the shoulder. Yeah, because it's something that you have to like give it time, take it in, say, wow, I did this. This is part of who I am, because
Totally.
making Aliyah makes you a different person than somebody who didn't make Aliyah.
Right.
And a lot of things people who live here take for granted, and we don't.
Totally.
And a lot of things people are used to, and it took us a lot of time to get used to it.
Right.
And every time we go back, it's an adjustment. So yeah, so I thought to open with that because we're going to talk about Ora Hetzroni and also Harel. And Ora made Aliyah from Russia, and she was living not a very Jewish life. I mean, she knew she was Jewish, but beyond that, it wasn't very.
I once heard her speak that she said, the first memory that she had of being Jewish in communist Russia was that being Jewish was something you go, shh, you don't talk about in public.
Right.
And it's such a, like I can't even comprehend that.
Right.
I can't even understand how you would function and keep that a secret.
Right.
And now she's very open about, we talked about this on the other episode, how she's very open about her opinions. She has very set opinions, and it's not like she's like she sways with the wind. She
Right.
is very,
Right.
very sturdy and strong and confident
Yeah.
in her opinions.
So Ora is our friend, and she
neighbor.
lives our neighbor. She lives on our yeshuv, on my street, and I, totally didn't realize how that I had this, like, it's like you have like really good jewelry in your box, and you don't know it's like really good jewelry. You think it's just
Good
something nice.
analogy.
So that's what I feel like at this time, because it was almost like obvious. We took it for granted that we
she's
have
always going to be there.
Ora, and we have their family here, and always a smile, always a kind word, always words of advice, always an open house.
Open house.
And
with all the patience in the world, as if you're the only one in the world.
And also when they do like things for the community, like they do like on Purim, they open their house. And actually every Shabbat, if you just knock on the door, you don't have to knock, you can just walk in and join the meal, and that would be fine,
Right.
It's just, it's a place where you can go.
Right.
And every holiday, it's like an open house, and everybody comes, especially on Purim. Rabbi Yael blesses everybody, and
it's funny.
It's funny and it's deep.
It's deep, very,
really,
very, very deep.
He really goes into people's soul and what they need to work on, and it's really true blessing from the heart.
So let's backtrack. About a month ago, right before Pesach, we're all busy cleaning and cooking and preparing for this holiday, and our dear friend and neighbor, she suffered a heart attack.
Yeah, massive
heart attack. And she was without oxygen for 50 minutes. And they tried to resuscitate her, and they tried to do, give her oxygen. Basically, she was without oxygen for 50 minutes. The fact that she's alive, the fact that she's walking, talking, unbelievable. The doctors that are not religious, are totally openly atheist, they came to Harel and they said, this is a miracle. And that Shabbat that she was in the hospital, the doctor actually came, he put on a kippah, and he admitted openly that this was what he was witnessing, was a miracle. Mishpachat Hetzroni, the Hetzroni family, what they do for all of Am Yisrael is unbelievable. We can't even, we tried to grasp it, and we can't. We can't even grasp like one grain of sugar of what they do. Harel is involved, very deeply involved, with an organization called Yad Lachim, which rescues Jewish women who have been, who live, or in Arab villages. They are also very involved with youth who get involved with drugs. As we said before, they have an open house. Anybody who has any sort of problem, anybody who's been kicked out of their house is always open. So now with Ora's condition, Harel is basically
by her side
100%.
Yeah.
So he can't continue doing what he was doing because he's now with his wife.
Yeah.
So they started a crowdfunding project that I feel like it's a tremendous, how do you say,
benefit?
Merit?
Okay,
merit, okay.
Yeah.
I feel that I'm benefiting because I'm taking part of it.
Right.
In it. Like I feel like a tremendous feeling of wow, that I'm part of this greater thing of life.
Doing good,
Action,
bringing light, bringing happiness, and bringing more and more chesed, more and more. We want to make it possible for what Harel's doing to continue. And they have been amazing all through all the years, giving and giving. And, you know, it doesn't matter if they have money in the bank, they don't have money in the bank. If some woman needs money, it will go out of their own private pocket. And I guess they had really deep pockets because they because there are how do you say chavot?
Debts.
There are some debts, and we want to help them pay the debts, and especially both of them not working right now, so definitely they need a lot of help. But it's also looking forward. It's not only looking backwards on the past, it's also looking forward, and hopefully Ora's getting better every day, and we're hoping that eventually Harel could go back to his work and have the financial ability
Financial backing,
to continue
and to grow.
Awesome stuff that he does. So some of it he does through the OU.
Right.
And there's a place called Hezroni Zula, and youth from every walk of life, every walk of life can come. No drugs inside, but you know they finish the drugs and they come out. That's what my son told me. He used to go there and play music with them. And a lot of talking. There's a group of counselors who help the youth. And this is all Harel started it years ago.
Right.
And every Motzei Shabbos, he goes there. And during the week, he goes all over the country, which is nuts. I mean, it's hours of driving, hours of just speaking to someone,
right.
Picking them up if it's from emotional stress, if it's from, you know, all kinds of episodes that people who are on drugs go into, and sometimes saving kids who fell into crime,
and
prostitution and stuff like that, and he's there for them. And the woman who makes this all happen is Ora, of course. She's amazing about it. Allowing him to do this.
I would just be like, no, I would not. I would not.
First of all, the level of danger that he's in. Second, the amount of time that this consumes, because he's almost always on the phone if it's not a Shabbat or a holiday, right. You know, and people are always asking him for help, or you know, on a phone call, and sometimes he'll have ongoing phone calls until he reaches his destiny, because he doesn't want somebody to commit suicide or do something hasty that's wrong. And it's just amazing how much devotion and how much love there is, understanding that we are all one.
All one people.
And I think, especially at this time, it's so important to remember this. It's so important because, you know, I've looked online and I saw all kinds of posts of people say, those are not my brothers, those are not my sisters. And it doesn't matter if your sister's a jerk, she's still your sister. You know, truly. You know, we both have kids. Kids fight. I mean, very miserably sometimes.
Yes.
You know, sometimes they do terrible things to each other. I mean, I remember once, like, I used to fight with my brother.
Yeah, we still have to interview him. That would be a great interview. I'm looking forward to that.
And I was so outraged by him. I took one of his favorite cassette tapes and I broke it in half. You know, we had really big fights, but we're still, you know, well, I think that's also part of being the same family. And Am Yisrael is one family. Doesn't matter how you look at it. And if I may say,
go for it. I'm scared now.
I showed you an expert from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which I think you should watch sometime.
I'll watch.
And so they have a song there. It's called "Let's Generalize About Men." Look it up. It's an awesome, awesome song. It's funny, hilarious, and I think that's the most problem with communicating today is that people don't see us as individuals. They see us as a generalization. There's right and there's left. There's religious and there's non-religious. But it's not true. Every person is something else. And there are so many different scales also within one person. You know? So I can be like really religious about something and really secular about another thing. And like TV shows. Sometimes my son says, "Eva, how do you watch that program? It's like so it's shallow and not very modest, foul language, wrongdoings, and stuff like that." So there, I'm a little bit secular. Okay.
You crack me up. I think the best way to categorize the Hezroni family is that you never leave their side without receiving a smile. Right. You never leave their side without being uplifted.
Right.
And it's not like they come from up high and say, "Oh, do this and this and this and this." They're right with you. They're level with you.
Yeah.
And I think it's amazing. And I think that's maybe the reason that they're so successful. And because they don't generalize and they see every person as a person and every person for what they are and who they are, without generalizing, without those stigmas.
Right.
And I think that's really inspirational, to be able to see somebody for the person that they are, for the story that they're telling right now, and for them to be able to see above and the potential that lies within. That's unbelievable. That's very awe-inspiring.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
And also they see the good in somebody, even if it's not on the outside. You don't see it right now.
Yeah.
Ora is a kindergarten teacher, and I was always inspired by her because I was also a kindergarten teacher, and I worked with her and also replaced her, and always, to have like a good vision about the kids, about anybody they encounter, and sometimes on the outside it seems like what this behavior and this kid has a lot of chutzpah, and but she didn't see it that way. She said, I see their strength.
She always said,
I see they have like inner strength.
Right.
They have powers. They're like, so she only saw like the good parts about it, and that's amazing.
What did she used to say? A good heart, good thoughts, good deeds. It would be good heart, good thoughts, good deeds. And she got all the kids to say it. We can still repeat it. Our kids haven't been in gun for many, many years, and we can still say a good heart, a good thoughts, good deeds. And it was like a mantra.
Yeah.
And this was something that the kids, they would play in the playground, and they would sit there and go, good heart, good thoughts, good deeds, and you kill yourself later, but you realize that that's the essence of what they are and who they are and their actions and how they treat people.
So this campaign that we're both part of, it's not only for one family, it's for all of Am Yisrael. We want to help them reach out to more people. We want this good vibe to grow and grow and grow and make this chesed, accessible to more and more people, because as Hezroni says, there's always more people that he wants to get there, but it's only like one person. But he has like people who help him out as well. But still, it's a small organization. It's not very big, and we want to help him reach out to more and more people. And we hope and pray that our friend Ora Bat Raina, Ora the daughter of Raina, should be healthy.
And full recovery quickly.
Yeah, quickly, quickly. And we keep praying for her, and we keep having her in our hearts and sending her very good energy. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Yes, so we're gonna put the link where you can donate in the description in the comments. Please donate. This isn't for me. This isn't for Yael. This is for a cause that we both believe in very strongly, and we've seen the impact. You've seen the impact of what they do. You know, there've been a lot of times when they've brought people home, people who didn't have a roof over their heads, people who didn't have a shekel, and we've all been part of this, but it's all, you know, from them. So please, don't just donate, but spread the word. Spread the word so that it can keep growing and growing and growing and growing like waves in the water. And I think we're out of time today, right?
Yeah.
Is that
It's enough for today. I've been up so many hours.
You have to get that way.
I have to go.
You have to get
But
this
now
way.
I have a lot of energy. So nice to be back with you on
It is.
the
We
Shmooze.
missed you. We missed you.
Yeah, so we'll see you next week, hopefully.
On the
Shmooze. Love you. Bye.
How do we stop it?
Stop. Finish.